How much did you spend on her wedding ring?
That's a lot. So, I mean, show it. I mean, go ahead. It's a decent amount. So if you look up like a 3-carat diamond, it's a decent amount I spent on her. But she deserves even more.
Sure, but realistically, numbers-wise, what we talking?
I mean, how much was it? 35K? 35K, yeah.
35,000 bucks.
Yeah.
So he spent that much on a wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
I think I should answer that. So I get a partner that's loyal. I get the mother of my children. I get the most beautiful woman that I've ever, been around. And the most important thing is how she treats me and how she treats my family and how she treats her family. So for me, I have a partner for life, and it's worth every investment there is.
Okay. But a lot of people would say you could have the same thing, a partner for life, the mother of your kids, without dropping 35K in a ring.
You could, and money's not an issue. Like if you can get a cheap ring and it's the person that's for you, whatever. But it also depends on how much you make. So if you make a lot and you can drop a lot on them, that's totally fine. But if you can drop a lot on your partner, that's totally fine. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much money you drop on your partner, as long as the relationship between you two is very special and how much you guys care about each other is the most important. For me,
okay.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. And did you have any expectations as far as ring prices, or you would have been fine if it was like a ring pop or something?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like he said, when he gave it to me, I was like, how much was this? That doesn't matter. He just gave me something that he wanted to put on me to make me his wife. And it happens to be something that he really spent a lot on, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter the price to me. I don't care. I'm with my partner for life, and that's what matters to me.
How old are you guys?
28.
I'm 36.
And how long have you been together?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years. Has he proposed to you yet?
No.
No, not yet. It's coming. It's coming.
Realistically, how long would you be willing to wait?
I'd say about 2 more years.
2 more years. If he doesn't do it, you're out.
Possibly.
No, ain't no possible. She's stuck for good. She's stuck until I fuck up. She's stuck.
You better put a ring on it.
I'm gonna build a ring on it, so ain't.
You better put a ring on
There
it.
ain't no question.
You don't think 3 years was long enough?
No, because you got to get to know each other, and
it's the way we met. It's just all right, we met in a certain kind of way, so it's just like.
Wait, what you mean certain kind of way?
I mean, social media. We met through social media, and then the people, our mutual friends, is just like people we know kind of the same people, and it's just like it just kind of happened just to happen.
You guys live together now?
yes.
A year and a half. Yeah.
So why would he put a ring on it then if he's already getting everything?
That's a good question. He's getting a wifey. Okay,
Shit.
you got it.
What?
Why would you put a ring on it if we already live together? If I'm already doing wifey
Because
shit.
I genuinely love you.
Oh. So when you plan on proposing? You starting something.
I'm just asking questions.
No, I watch
started,
TikTok all day. I watch TikTok all day. I think you started.
You started something.
No, when I'm willing to do it, when I'm ready.
Okay.
When it's least expected. It's
Yeah.
going to be unexpected.
How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
No, 5 now.
Well, yeah, I guess 5 now.
5 years.
Yeah.
And how'd you propose to her?
Oh my God, it was insane. So I planned an entire trip with her family, my family in Florence. Her favorite city ever was Florence. So she told me about
South Carolina?
No, Florence, Italy.
Oh, okay.
So she told me that was her favorite city. She studied abroad there. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I need to propose to her in Florence. So I did a lot of research. I helped her family plan the trip to Florence. I helped my family plan the trip to Florence.
This is all behind her back.
All behind her
I
back.
had no idea.
So for 2 days, I was running through Florence, and every time I would see my family, I would text them, get the hell out of here, whatever. I took her to the highest point, so where you see everything, Monte Vecchio, right?
Yeah.
You see everything, and I proposed to her right there. I was so nervous that I didn't even say anything but will you marry me, because I was insanely nervous.
No, did you expect that it was going to be 4 years in, or what was your expectation?
I feel like it was a long time coming, but I didn't really like expect it. It was definitely a surprise. Yeah.
So ideally, how soon would you have wanted him to? When did you know?
I mean, I always knew he was like the one. I always saw a future together, and you know, like I said, like we always get along really well, and like we have like the same mindset where we know where we want to be and what we want to do with our lives. So I always kind of knew. I feel like when you find the right person, you're just gonna know.
Do you have any expectations for how much the ring should cost?
No, she don't care about like
I'm not materialistic in prices. So.
She's really more so a thoughtful girl. Like it's a thought in there.
$1,500 ring would be just fine with you.
No.
Don't say no. Don't show up. Don't say no. Because when did anybody ever propose to you?
Nobody proposed to me yet.
Exactly. So why would a $1,500 ring mean anything?
Got a good question.
Exactly.
But that's what I expect.
No, that's what you expect, and it's because you're too picky.
Okay. Guess I'm too picky then.
Yes, I know you too picky. And listen, I can read people like a book, so it's just like.
Seems like you guys love each other very much.
Yeah, I love this girl so much. Like we've been through like.
A ring doesn't matter. A ring doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. It matters in a certain aspect, but how I think my thought process is just like I kind of think a ring is just it symbolizes like it's materialistic. So why do I need a ring to show you my love and dedication to you when I do that on a daily basis?
A ring is making it official.
Yeah, there's no such thing as official. You love each other. It's just like
a ring is making it official.
Everybody got their own opinion, so it's just like. She's a female, so a female gonna have their own opinion anyway.
You're single until married, in my opinion.
That term don't mean shit to me at all. I'm being all the way authentic with you. I'm being authentic with you. I'm being 100 with you. That term you just said don't mean shit. Cause you can say I'm single until I'm married. You see how many females is out here? Are they saying that? Do you know how many relationship couples that we done past? Do you know how many relationships you know how many years they've been in a relationship? Do you?
No.
Do you know if they married or not?
No.
So that means if they married, if they was together for 10 years, that just means a ring don't mean shit.
Should he have any say in the friends that you keep around you?
I think it's fair. I mean, when you're with someone and you see like the people that they're around, you're gonna start, to see what they're about. And in the same way that there's been people that he's like, oh, I'm a little concerned because of their path. It's been the same way with me with him. Like, oh, I'm a little concerned with like, I don't want to say the path that they're going down, but just maybe like having like an
influence.
Influence. That's the word I was looking for. Having an influence. And I feel like sometimes you can sniff that influence on people.
Right.
And he's never been the one to be like, I want you to cut that person out completely. It's more just like hey, like be mindful of this, or yeah.
Now, how do you feel about her hanging out with guy friends?
So I tell her you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So who you hang out with is what determines your future. So if she wants to hang out with guy friends, they're usually my friends. But also if she goes out, I totally trust her. So she'll go out on girls' night, I totally trust her. I have a blast, like hanging out with my friends. She goes out with her girlfriends. And at the end of the day, I give her full confidence because I know at the end of the day, she comes home to me and it's always a good time.
Is there ever a conversation about how she presents herself when she goes out on girls' nights, like how she dresses?
I don't care about that because at the end of the day, that's my girlfriend and I fully trust her. And not my girlfriend, my fiance. And if she wants to dress sexy and go out with her girlfriends, that's totally fine because she always comes home to me at the end of the day.
What you wear doesn't define like what you were trying to do or who you are.
So you don't care about the cleavage or the belly showing or short shorts or anything like that?
So I might be different, but I say if you have it, flaunt it. So if you have abs, don't wear a shirt. If you got tits, show it.
Does it turn you on when you see other guys looking at her?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will say that 100% because a lot of guys, every time I'm walking, they'll look at her and I'll just be like, that's mine. I go home with that.
How do you feel about other girls looking at him?
He's handsome. I mean, it's like, it's natural. It's human nature. I mean, like, we're in a relationship. We're not dead. You know, like, we have eyes. And as long as you're very respectful, it's the end of it, you know? You could admire, like, just tonight, remember we saw that really handsome guy and I was like, oh my God. And he was like, yeah, that guy is really handsome. Not on like weird stuff, but like we can admire when people are beautiful.
And how friendly would you say is too friendly? Like, you meet a guy, he's interested in you. Would you give him your Instagram, or is it like nothing, everything's off limits?
So she's very respectful. She denies them in a very friendly way, especially if they're very too touchy, you know, like once or twice, then it's like, I have a fiance, and you can always tell by the very big rock on her hand that she's obviously engaged. So she does a great job on that.
And for you, is it the same thing?
For me, it's very easy because I'm dating a Latina, so I say, I'm dating a Puerto Rican, so if you want to die, keep talking to me. So it's no big deal, and they immediately back off, so it's okay.
What would you say is your biggest pet peeve about each other?
Go ahead. I'll let you go first. What's your pet peeve about me? And mind you, I don't do nothing out the ordinary. I don't do nothing wrong. I correct all my mistakes. What's your real pet peeve about me?
Every little mistake I make is a problem.
That's your pet. That's a pet peeve for me.
Oh, okay.
You see? You get what I'm saying? See?
What's some pet peeves?
What irritates you the most that I do?
I don't really have no good ones right now.
Exactly.
He don't. I really don't. I can say I don't have no good. No.
Would you prefer a more toxic man?
No.
Hell no.
No, I've had toxic, and it's just not.
Listen, them toxic females, boy.
What's his pet? Ask him what's his pet peeve for me.
So yeah, what is yours?
My pet peeve? Oh, you want? I've been talking about this all night. You nagging, you rushing. You need to chill out and you need to relax. That's all I ask.
Okay.
I don't care if you yell at me about shit that I do, but as long as you relax and you chill when I ask you to chill, it's cool.
Okay.
How long has it been going on for?
It's here and there. It's not like bad.
Like throughout the 3-year relationship?
Not often. It's just once in a blue moon. I'm gonna say that. Once in a blue moon.
Well, do you think that it's fair for you to expect her to change, or should you just accept her?
No, I accept her how she is, because the way she is, she's way better than anybody I ever dealt with. That's it. This is my first time in Miami. I've never been out here with my girlfriend, anybody I was in a relationship with. What is there to complain about? She don't cheat. I don't cheat. What is there to complain about?
No.
So, how'd you all meet?
It's my sister.
It's my brother, and this is my fiance, Stefan.
Yeah, so interesting story. I was in downtown Orlando, and I shit you not, it was like a movie. There was wind blowing, and there was many beautiful women, but this one, she blew my mind. I saw her in the middle of the street, and I was like, who is that, to my friend? And he said, that is Sofia Cologne, and I go, I need to know who that is, and I walked right to her.
Now, what was your first impression of him?
I thought he was super cute, and he was really sweet. That was like what really got me, is that he was very like attentive and really always wanted to like talk about so many things, and yeah.
And how long have you known each other?
It's like 5 years now.
5.5 years.
And how old are you guys?
25.
26. 22.
22. Now, what was your first impression of your sister's fiance?
I thought I never had a brother, but if I wanted to, he was a good candidate for it.
That was your first impression off rip?
I mean, he made an impression and it was good.
But it's gotta be awkward seeing your older sister, sleep with somebody else.
You feel slightly protective. She's older, so you have to trust her as well to make her own decisions. But what she brought home was a good catch, and I got along with him very well.
Okay. Is a relationship between a man and a woman equal or 50-50?
All right, now let me talk.
I feel you talked enough. I feel it should be equal, but it's not. I feel it's men give more. No, sorry, women give more than men.
Like in what ways?
It's more emotional, caring, loving, support. We give more of that than men. Not saying him per se, but we do get more than that of that.
Does he pay for the dates when you go out, or do you?
Yes, he pays.
All the time?
We split it up sometime, but most of the time he pays.
Okay. So couldn't we just say that he's given more monetarily wise, financially?
Yes.
Okay. So that's not even.
Well, I give more loving and caring. He give me more financial.
So he doesn't give you the same amount of love.
Yes, he does.
I do.
So how can a woman tend to give more?
Yeah, I like that question. I like that question. Yeah, give me some on that question. I want to say, cause we have these conversations all the time. We watch TikTok, we watch all this. We have these conversations that now you in a hot seat. Let me see. That's all I'm saying.
And well, what do you think? Do you think it's 50-50 or equal between men and women?
You want my honest opinion? No, it's not. Because this generation right now, I'm just speaking on this year alone, what I witnessed, a lot of females are more masculine than the men these days. A lot of men are a little bit more sassy, they acting like females. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like this year alone, 2023, no, I don't think it's equal right now. And I honestly respect that. That's my opinion. I respect women standing up for themselves, and you get what I'm saying? So it's just like,
How does one decide this is the only person I'm going to sleep with for the rest of my life?
Well, I can answer that. And I'm sorry. But honestly, it's the sex. It really is. If you can have somebody that can blow your mind every single time, you guys,
Well, not just your mind.
everything. Mentally, physically, everything. And the most important thing is your best friend. I have a friend that I can watch Impractical Jokers with. I have a friend that I can get stupid high with when I decide to get high with and have a good time. I have a friend with that I can get on a yacht with and have a good time. And I have a friend with that I can sit on the worst seats in a plane and we can have a good time. So the best thing is if you have a best friend, it's the most important thing.
I agree. Yeah.